Welcome to the golf cart road trip we're doing and the backstage of Pinkpop.
Yeah, it's a joy. It's nice.
Yeah.
Lovely weather for an afternoon drive.
Yeah, and I think the wind is really good for you as well because you're wearing clothes like it's 15 degrees or something like that.
I know this is my formal attire. One has to dress well when one's cruising through the festival.
You did.
You know who you might bump into.
Are you not sweating? Like I'm already hot in like a white.
I'm a cool guy. You know, I keep it cool.
That's the best thing to do in this kind of weather. I'm always asking the person that is next to me because we're doing a little road trip, and with the road trip there's always music involved, like road trip music. Is there a song, maybe your own song or maybe just from someone else, that you would prefer on this road trip?
I think for me the road trip, never my own music. I can't discourage you more than to listen to my music. It's not.
You don't think your music is good enough for road trip?
The road trip. That's for the emotional crash out.
Because I will be crying behind the steering wheel probably.
No. The thing for me you got to listen to is some Americana like Bruce Springsteen or Tom Petty. You want something, or Bob Dylan, something with an open road in it. 99.5.
Oh
yeah, that's what you need.
Yeah.
That's what you need. Yeah, some American vibes. But yeah, how's your driving? How's my driving?
Your driving is really good. I'm comfortable, and it's something because normally I'm the worst. How do you call it in English? Side driver. You know what I mean? Like second driver.
I'm really bad at that.
I'm always like, oh my God, watch out, go faster, go slower. So, but I'm.
yeah.
But I'm comfortable. But if I'm doing that, just like say, Jamie, shut up.
Yeah, no, you're a lovely passenger.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
If we're looking at your show today, it's happening at the North Stage. Wait, I'm not sure anymore.
I think it might be the North Stage.
The North Stage. And it was recently that everyone got to know that you were playing here.
Yes, yeah, it was a secret, but it wasn't a very well kept secret.
No, because you said something on TikTok or what was happening again.
I keep leaking things accidentally because I wasn't sure that it was a secret, and then it turns out it was. But no, it's really nice. I love playing at Pinkpop. I really mean that. Like this, Pinkpop was the first festival, like I kind of first mainland European festival I ever did.
Yeah.
And it was the first time that I remember singing Another Love at a festival and people sang it back at me. And that was in 2013, it's 12 years ago.
Can you still remember that feeling, like what happened?
It was just over there.
Yeah.
And I remember the feeling so well. And I remember thinking, fuck, this is such a cool job.
But how do you practice for this if the way they asked you was in a few weeks, few months before this? I'm not sure. Like, how do you prepare for it then? Because it's a shorter of time.
We've been doing so many shows lately. We've been doing all these Billie Eilish shows, and they've been in front of big crowds. And we're pretty well rehearsed. We don't tend to plan before the show though. So we decide the set list about half an hour before the show. And
Today?
Yeah, today.
Does it work like that always?
Yeah, always. And we try and keep some spontaneity to it so that we never quite know what's going to happen. And often we will change the set list on stage as well.
Yeah.
Just to keep things exciting. But yeah, it's a thrill. And I've always felt festivals that the energy of the crowd is so unique because people forget about their daily lives.
Yeah, and they're just getting into your music and forget everything around them, you mean?
Yeah, and they're not worrying about catching the train home or the bus home. People let their hair down at festivals, and I think that's a really lovely part of it. It's a lovely place to come and make music.
You said in 2015 or 13 that you were here that everyone was singing Another Love with you. It's probably gonna happen tonight as well. Is it still the same feeling as you had the first time if it's happening again?
Yeah, it's a special feeling, undoubtedly. I think it's also just a great get out of jail free card because no matter how bad the set might be going, you always know you've got that song in your back pocket.
And everyone is gonna sing it and enjoy it. Have you ever cried about your own songs, like when you made it? Because everyone I know especially the big fans in Holland, they always are tearing up. They always are talking about it, that they're tearing up. I'm wondering, does Tom Odell tear up about his own song?
I don't know. I mean, like, I fear if I say yes, I'm just going to sound like a total melt. But I don't know. I think there's sometimes a point of like where at the conception where you feel very emotional.
Yeah.
And I've definitely, I won't deny there has been some tears fallen on the keys on occasion.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let this car go. He's getting very frustrated with me.
It was like in your back.
Yeah.
I was wondering, are you gonna watch a few of the shows as well, or are you only here for your own show and have
See
you?
the last dinner party, like
Yeah.
Abigail. Oh my lord, Abigail is quite a good friend of mine, and so I look forward to seeing their show. But I don't know if we've got to leave because we're going to another festival.
Ah, okay. So maybe you have to go. But you said that you had a little scoop for me as well about the. Are we gonna do a race? We're gonna do a race. Bye.
Oh no, we haven't got any brakes.
Oh no. But you said you had a little scoop for me as well about the last dinner party. Can you tell me about it?
Abigail's gonna come and sing in our set.
Which song?
We haven't decided what song yet,
Oh,
but we're gonna decide after this, I guess.
that's cool.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. It's okay.
Oh ja, nee.
Oh.
Hello.
Nog een stukje te
You wanna,
lopen, dan zijn
you
we
wanna,
er.
you wanna stay with us?
Hallo. Hoe gaat het?
Ik ben Danny.
Danny?
Danny.
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 Alles goed?
Gaat het goed?
Ja.
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 Maar hij is een beetje moe.
Oh, een beetje moe. He's a bit tired.
You can stay with us for a bit.
Ja.
Yeah? Yeah? Do you want us to go forward?
Ja.
Danny, zullen we je aan het einde van de weg daar afzetten? Dan kan je daar een koffietje halen. Ja. So do you guys have a question for Tom Odell? Because you said, oh my God, he's a famous singer. So.
Yes. What do you like Pinkpop?
I like
It's your
Pinkpop a lot.
second time.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. No,
yeah.
fourth time.
Oh,
Fourth time, yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
a Tom Odell fan?
A little bit.
Ja.
Yes.
Leuk.
Danny, what's your favorite nummer? Your favorite song?
5.
Nummer 5.
He's saying, what's your favorite song? Number 5.
That's my favourite song as well.
Ik vind het leuk dat wij bij hem in het autootje zitten.
Ja.
Leuk hè?
Ja.
Ja, hartstikke leuk.
Doei Danny, dankjewel hè. Oh, big hug.
Yeah.
Thank you. Leuk je te ontmoeten, Danny. Let's talk about your new music, because your first single of the new album sounds promising. A Wonderful Life coming out soon. What would be the main theme of this album?
Oh, I don't know, but I think it's the most positive record I've made, and it feels more like a celebration, I think. Not necessarily a celebration of like something joyful, but just a celebration of not being perfect and being a human being and having days that are bad and having days that are good, and you know, I guess taking the rough with the smooth. I've made 3 records in 3 years, and I think Best Day of My Life, Black Friday, and this one feels like a trilogy, and it feels like there's some completion to this record in a way.
Okay.
But I'm really excited for people to hear it because I'm really proud of it, and I think it's the most sort of euphoric record I've made.
What is the kind of imperfection that you have that you love about yourself then?
I don't love any of them. I don't know. I guess probably the ability to be vulnerable, you know, and to be fragile, and to be able to sit in that space, you know, on stage or with my songs and be comfortable with it.
Is the vulnerability also in your regular life as well, or is it just something that you love to put in your music, or do you also have those kind of conversations with friends or family, or how does it work with you?
I think I find it easier in my music, yeah, than I do anywhere else. I would say, I don't know, it's tricky. I think it's hard to talk about emotions. It's hard to sometimes even feel emotions.
Yeah, to explain them and to give them words.
Yeah, and just to feel like you understand what you're feeling. I mean, that's sometimes a mountain to climb. And I don't know, ever since I was 10 years old, I sit at the piano and suddenly everything makes sense. When I'm at the piano, I feel things and I understand them and there's a clarity, and when I'm not making music, sometimes I don't know what my feelings are and I think it's that emotional clarity that, or that kind of, in a way, just like a bit, that invitation to feel is what I want people to get from my shows.
And that it's okay to feel things.
It's okay to feel a lot, to feel rage, to feel joy, to feel, you know, to be heartbroken, to feel frustrated. I don't know. I want everybody to feel all of those things at my shows.
Yeah. I think that's a great thing, because I think that we learned a lot that feelings are not good, except the happy ones.
Yeah.
So I think it's good that it's a normal thing, that we learn that it's a normal thing to feel that.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think so. I mean, I've sort of, I've committed my life to sort of doing that so far.
Yeah. You're making us cry, so it's a good thing.
Well,
in a good way.
To feel anything, I think, is better. You know, and I think so much of our culture today, like, is desensitizing us, and I don't think there's any coincidence that more people are going to gigs than ever, and more people are engaging in these real life experiences where they feel that connection with something in a very tangible way.
Yeah, that we need that.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Cool, thank you so much.
Well, I hope I've been an okay driver for you.
It was really safe. It was really safe, and I think you were the best driver ever for Danny. He had the time of his life.
If you see Danny, tell him that I very much enjoyed meeting him.
Yeah, it was really cool, right? I loved it.